right. Namaskar. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our yoga class. As is the usual practice, we go over the basics of yoga. So here it begins. Yoga is different from Western medicine, and it is different in the sense that Western medicine treats the symptoms, while yoga, while it is reducing the symptoms, is working towards root cause of illness in the body. And yoga primarily works by stress reduction in the body. It can be done with physical exercises, breathing exercises, mantras, and other meditative practices. An important thing to note about yoga is that the mind does not wander. So keep the awareness within you, focus your mind on your breath, and visualize the part of the body that you're exercising, and that'll bring maximum benefit. The kind of yoga we do is different from the popular method of yoga that's called Hatha Yoga, which involves physical postures. And what we follow is more of a mix of Hatha Yoga with Tantra Yoga, which involves more of breathing exercises and mantras. And nevertheless, the more important part is that the focus of the mind and focus on the breath that really makes it yoga. Yoga is designed to increase the energy of communication in body systems. It stimulates better immune system and body's repair mechanism. It makes you feel better and minor issues get resolved. But the same set of palliative yoga exercises can also have a therapeutic effect. And in fact, Dr. Rajan has innovated on a very unique yoga therapy method called measured yoga therapy, where we measure how the nadis on our fingertips are performing. And that gives us a window into how different organs or organ systems in the body are performing, where does the root cause of illness lie, and on the basis of that we can recommend some very specific targeted exercises that will benefit your particular condition. So if any of you have any condition you want to talk about, do not ask on this forum because it is a public forum, but you may email Dr. Rajan directly at narayanan@lifeinyoga.org, or you can email me at balmukund.dhar@gmail.com. A few points to note about today's yoga class. First and foremost, please follow instructions to avoid any adverse reaction. Important instruction to keep your spine straight and take support if needed, but make sure the spine is straight. And do your practice gently without strain. If it is too much strain on the body, then it's not yoga by definition. Do it within your individual capacity. And there is a limit in duration or count. Please follow it. When you have doubt, avoid the practice or seek clarification. But remember that the liability is entirely yours. Do not multitask or merge two exercises. The slower you do, the better it is. The last and final instruction is to do your practice with regular discipline. So if you miss a day, use the video recording from our yoga channel on YouTube, Life in Yoga Rajan, and our sessions are broadcast there live, and it's automatically saved. Remember that yoga is not just physical exercise; it's a lot more than that. But it's not a religious practice either. So people from all religions are welcome. Yoga brings good health of the mind and the body. It brings inner awareness and a sense of cosmic connection. And with that, I'll welcome you all to our yoga family, and I'll let Dr. Rajan start today's session.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll begin with 3 ohms as usual. Let's take a deep breath in. Is there anybody new today? If so, please just unmute yourself and say yes. Then I will give more detailed instructions. Okay, so I assume there are no new people today. So we begin with our chakra vibrations. As we press the little finger with the thumb focused on the perineum, we do the mantra LAM. So take a deep breath in. LAM. Release the little finger and one last time. Lam. Bring the awareness 1 inch above the perineum and we press the ring finger as we do the mantra Vam. Take a deep breath in. Vam. Vam. Release the fingers and continue. One last time. Now bring the awareness behind the navel in the middle of the body. And there we do the mantra Ram as we press the middle finger with the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Ram. 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 Release the finger and continue. Ram. Last time. Now we bring our awareness in between the breasts in the middle of the body and we do the mantra Yam, and we press the index finger with the thumb. Take a deep breath. Yam. Release the fingers and continue. Yum. Yum. Last time. Yum. At the throat, we do hum, thumbs up mudra. Hum. Release the hands and continue. Last time.
State will host number 3 Ohio State Saturday night. Catch the game here on 6 ABC coverage.
Now bring the awareness in the middle of the head, and here we do the mantra Chum and thumbs up mudra. Release the hands and continue.
ABC tonight. His favorite house.
Now bring the awareness to the top of the head, and here we do the sound Om, thumbs up mudra. Release the hands and continue. Now we go on to our happy face breathing, Ujjayi Pranayama. For those of you who know it, please continue. For those who need instructions, close your eyes and bring your awareness to the throat. And in the throat, focus on the lowermost part of the mouth, the hole inside through which the air and food goes down. And with the focus there, with your eyes closed, make a big smile. As the cheeks come out, feel a light stretch in the throat, in that hole. And focusing there, as you inhale and exhale slowly, feel like it is rubbing over there as if you were slightly sucking over there, that sucking feeling. So continue, and this is the Ujjayi Pranayama or happy face breathing. And as you do this regularly, you will find you can keep the stretch in the throat without having to make a very big smile. But you'll figure it out as you go along. Mrs. Dinesh Shah, for you it is not working. That's right. Mr. Shah, you're working okay. Your wife is not doing it properly. Okay. Now we are ready to go on to the respiratory mantra. Bring your awareness inside the sternum in the middle of the body. Feel a straight line going through the top of the head and out of the body. And along that, mentally vibrate Haim Im Am. 3 syllables. Haim Im Am. Feel it just going up. Haim Im Am, keeping going. No correlation with the breath. It can be as fast as you like, but it has to go outside the body. If you have difficulty visualizing it and taking out of the body, keep the awareness 1 inch above the head. Continue. Okay, now we'll go on to the spinal alignment. Radha, you want to take over? Okay, go ahead, unmute yourself.
All right, we will begin with our neck exercises. So inhale and bring your neck down towards one shoulder as you exhale. Inhale, come back. And exhale, bring your neck down to the other shoulder. Inhale, come back and continue. Last one. As you come up, inhale, and as you exhale, turn your head over one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, turn your head towards the other shoulder. Inhale, come back and continue.
Is anybody hearing a beeping sound?
Yes.
Yes.
It's very disturbing.
Yes.
Radha, I think it is
Yes.
coming somewhere
Yes.
from your end. So I will take over. Okay. You can mute yourself. I'll mute you for you. Okay. So continue.
Still it is coming.
Yeah.
Now stopped.
Now,
Now
as you inhale, take the head back. And as you exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest. As you exhale and bring the chin down towards the chest, now we rotate 360 degrees. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle, and continue. Now, as you complete the circle, let's go in the opposite direction. Now, let's go on to the next exercise, shoulder exercise. Inhale, lift up one shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. And continue. Last inhalation. And as you exhale, come down. Now we go on to the hand exercises. Stretch out your hands straight, palms facing the floor. Inhale, lift up the palm and feel it perpendicular to the forearm and stretch out the fingers. Exhale, thumb in and make a downward facing fist. Inhale and exhale. Last time. As you exhale, keep the fist and we rotate around the fist. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle. Inhale and exhale, continue. When you complete the circle, let's go opposite direction. Okay. Now, elbows in line with the shoulders. Keep a loose fist. And from there, as you inhale, open out the palms and go around the wrist. And as you come down, as you exhale, make the fist again. Inhale and exhale. Now let's go backward. That's good enough. Now interlock the fingers and bring it behind the head. And as you exhale, twist to one side and inhale, come back. Exhale, twist to the other side and inhale, come back and continue. Last exhalation and come back as you inhale. Now get hold of the elbows behind the back. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow and tilt to one side. Inhale, come back. Pull on the other elbow and continue. Inhale, come back. Continue. Last exhalation and inhale, come back. Now, we will do both our shoulders together. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down and continue. And last inhalation. And as you exhale now, get hold of your hips behind your back. And as you inhale now, push on one hand and make a backward bend, backward arch. And exhale, come back. Inhale, push the other side, backward arch. And exhale, come back. Continue, inhale and exhale. Continue. Excellent. Now we will cross one leg over the other and get hold of the knee on the top. And as you exhale, not only pull it in, but cross it over to the opposite side and take your head in the opposite motion. So whichever leg you're holding, the same side you turn. Inhale and exhale. Now let's cross over to the other leg. Okay. Now we go on to Anulom Vilom Pranayama. So those of you who know, please continue. And those of you who need instruction, since there's nobody new, you know what it is, but I'm going to focus on the visualization. When you inhale from one nostril, feel the vitality of it cross over behind the opposite eye and go over the opposite ear and lodge in the middle of the brain when you complete the inhalation. And then you exhale through the other nostril, feel the vitality come with a visualization that way. And then you inhale from this nostril, feel it go into the middle of the brain, and exhale and come that way. Keep this as the visualization. Now we can go on to Bhastrika Pranayam. So since there is nobody new, all of you know Bhastrika Pranayam is full inhalation and full exhalation. Some of you like to keep your hand in your belly to feel it come out as you inhale and then chest expand, shoulder pull back. Others like to keep a loose fist with the elbows by the side of the chest. Whatever you do, that is fine. I will do 2 rounds, and in the first round of 20, I will call the exhalation. In the second round, I will not call the exhalation. You keep your own timing. And when you inhale, feel the vitality go to the head, and as you exhale, feel it come out. So let's begin. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Bring down the hands. Keep the eyes closed and observe the sensations in the head and the body wherever you feel it. Now we go on to the second round. As I told you, I will not call the exhalation, but you should make sure the exhalation is longer than the inhalation, even as you feel the vitality moving into the head as you inhale, and as it exhales, it comes out. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Observe the sensations within as you keep your eyes closed. Once the sensations settle, those of you who want to finish off within the hour, it has just become 6:30 Eastern Time. And those of you who want to go on to meditation, please stay on. And I do see there are some questions in the chat box. I will answer it after the meditation. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. Keep your meditation mudra and feel a sense of letting go. And use your personal mantra if you have one. Otherwise, simply do the mantra. Listen to the mantra Om in the background as you just keep your attention in your breath, or you can keep your attention above the head, looking mentally upward. Become aware of your senses and mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, raise your hands up, bring it 6 inches in front of your eyes, and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. So now we have a few questions already in the chat box. Okay, now the first question I have is it okay to use a mudra during Ujjayi? And the answer is, if you have a specific therapeutic need, it is a good idea to use it, but the specific therapeutic need will decide that. Like typically, if you have pain in the ear or one side of the body, that side of the body, you would press certain fingers. Depending upon whether it is muscle pain or nervous pain, you would decide which fingers to press. If anything is related to muscle, you can normally you can press the little finger. If it is something that is related to nervous system, you can press the ring finger and middle finger. So those are all ways, but you will do it only on the side where you have the pain. So it is one-sided. It's not, you don't press the hand for both hands. Next question I have is, last 3-4 days when I'm doing Haim Im I'm getting headache. What should I do? Haim Im can induce headache if the vibration does not go out of the body. And I've repeated this before. The mantra has to go out of the head and above. If you're doing Haim Im with focus inside the body, headache will come. The best way to avoid it is, if you're unable to visualize, keep the awareness above the head and visualize it's Haim Im right above the head. Then you won't have any problem. Then the next question I have is, currently my friends, how can I join? Okay, Sheila Prabhakar is using her friend's ID and she would like to join on her own. Bal Mukund, are you there? Can you please guide her how to do that?
I just shared the.
Oh, yeah, you have shared it. Exactly. That's fine. Excellent. And so Sheila Prabhakar, see what Bal Mukunda sent you that link. Click on that link and it'll prompt you to register for yourself independently. What is a personal mantra? A personal mantra is something that is the equal and opposite vibration of your composite vibration of all the programs within you. What do I mean by programs within you? This in the philosophical terms is called, what are your karmas, vasanas, all of those things that are say. In the yogic language, we use the word karma klesha, and has special meaning. When we go through the Yoga Sutras, we can discuss further. So given all the programs that is running in you, it creates a certain kind of vibration. That's what makes you unique and different from other people. And we find a mantra or a vibration that is equal and opposite, that silences the vibrations. So this is what is called Yoga's Chitta Vritti Nirodha. When it says Chitta Vritti is the activation of our program system. By using the equal and opposite mantra, we are able to quieten the whole system. And that is what the higher yogic interest is about. And that's what is a personal mantra. I have another question. During meditation, can I speak a mantra aloud? Well, for somebody who finds that they're unable to do in a different way, that could be a stepping stone. But one can never reach higher meditation with a loud, spoken mantra. Now, next I have over here is, how do I know if I'm doing Haim Im mantra correctly and whether it is working for me? Well, if you get a flu and you do it for 3 hours and it goes away, then you know you're working correctly. Okay, then the next one is, or if you catch a cold and you have a congestion in the chest, you do it for half an hour. If you find the relief, you know you're working it correctly. And as long as you have no adverse effect also, like a pain in the head or something like that. In the last week or so, I'm getting a pinprick kind of feeling all over the front and back of the body. This starts with the shoulder exercises. Well, yeah, all over the front and back of the body, and starts with the shoulder exercise. Okay. Now what happens is, normally a pinprick kind of thing comes as a result of dryness in the skin. And it is when we start doing motion that stretches the skin, the static can create that kind of, pinprick kind of sensation. Now, the next person asked, during Ujjayi, my hands go in Nirvana Mudra. Is it okay? I don't know what is Nirvana Mudra, but I presume it is the two palms facing upward with the thumb touching each other. Is that what you meant, Niti?
Yes, yes.
Okay. That's actually Nivritti Mudra, letting go. Okay. So when you do that, if it automatically goes there, there is nothing wrong. Okay. That is perfectly okay. The key thing that happens is, anytime we touch the thumb, it evokes the space connection. We are all cosmic beings. We are all cosmically connected. That won't do any damage if it automatically happens. But you don't want to press any one of the others, because those are relating to the lower elements of the body. And so when you're cosmically connected, it'll find what is needed for you and it'll take care of it. Next is, can you explain a little more about causal and subtle body balancing by chakra vibrations? Yes. Now, when we talk about the causal body, that is the body in which we exist when there is no body. In other words, when a person dies and they don't have moksha, or they have not been released, there is a programmed entity that is sitting somewhere. That programmed entity, what you call as the spirit, that is the causal body. Now, that programmed entity has a program to play when it works through a body. And a body, it can enter a body and work through the program only if there is energy in the body, which means the body is alive. There is all the electricity that is flowing as the result of the nutrition and the breathing that we are doing. There is electricity being generated. This is what is the vitality in our system. So what does the chakra vibration do? Now, within the yogic concept, our physical body and all its functioning connected from the cosmic comes under, the connection comes through 5 levels. In the highest level is our cosmic connection, and that is called the Atmanadi. And so the Atmanadi is the nadi that connects you cosmically through the top of the head, but then it comes to the front of the body and is activated through our transmitter, which is there at the sternum. And within this resides our cosmic program. In other words, all the programs with which we come into this body, within this Atmanadi, it resides. And any abilities and all of these elements, all of these reside over here. Now, from here, it goes into lower down into the nadi. This is your inner anchor, and there is energy in your system. You have come into this body in order to play the role for the cosmos, for the sake of the cosmos. Everything we do is for a larger purpose than thinking I'm this body. And that is the idea of Swadharma, that is your inner essence is guiding you what your purpose in life is. So this is the inner one. Now you have to interact with the external world, and the external world is bringing, it'll present you with all the things that you have to do most often. Naturally, whatever you're meant to do in life, they'll come and hit you in your face. So the inner connection and working with the outer, whatever the life brings you, the interaction of these come in what is called the Sushumna Nadi, that is in the middle of the body. And that Sushumna Nadi is where we have the 7 chakras. And so that is where we do the chakra vibrations. So when we do the chakra vibrations, what we do is we eliminate any kind of conflict that may exist between our inner program and how we are dealing with external things in life. And that is why we do the chakra vibration. So, and then of course, from there, from the chakra system, there comes the third level is, of course, along the spine, we have our vitality that is called the prana nadi or the mukhya prana nadi, and the pancha prana, that is the prana of the pancha prana. And then the two others are the lower nadis that connect into different organ system that makes our function of the body. So now you know where the place of the chakra vibration is. It's along the Sushumna Nadi to balance our inner being with our external duties, the external things, how we interact with life.
Thank
The
you.
next question. Niti, you said something?
I said thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Now, the next question that comes here is, to get a personal mantra, do you need to see the person? Yes, if I see the face of the person, and if the cosmos is ready to give you a mantra, it will trigger my intuition and I'll find the mantra for you. That's how it happens. So you cannot ask me for a mantra when the time is right. You can remind me, but I cannot guarantee I will find it until the time is right. Okay, and my parents are doing a yoga, watching live yoga. To get a personal mantra, do you need to see them? Yes, I need to see them. The other way in which that is possible is if they are ready for it, and if somebody asks me that and that person I can see, I will ask them, think of the person you want the mantra for. That is another way to also we can tune in and sometimes find. Next is, we have a question over here. When does the soul enter the fetus? Wow. According to Patanjali, it is in the sperm. Is that correct? Okay. I don't know where you have it from, that it is according to Patanjali, it is in the sperm. I don't think the Yoga Sutra addresses this. The way in which we understand is when the man and the woman come together and the vibrations are perfect, that is when the cosmos is ready to open the life to come down. Okay, that is my intuitive sense. What is the meaning of that? Often people don't realize, if you talk to fertility specialists who deal with in vitro fertilization, they will actually tell you it is not enough that somebody's sperm be of good quality and have nice motility and all of that. And it is not enough that the lady's egg is of good quality and all of that. What happens is, if you bring these two together, what will happen is that sperm may stop moving. The vibrations of the egg and the sperm may not be such that they bring them together. That is why it doesn't happen. And when the time and space is right, even without people thinking, it can come, because that is the time when the cosmos is ready to unfold. So if you look at it from that perspective, when you think of all the right to life people and all of that who say, abortion should not be done and things like that, well, because the coming of a new life form is really that of the cosmic intent. And so that is why we don't interfere with it. But nevertheless, what happens is, in yoga, we mind our own business and we don't tell other people what to do. So the next is, when in meditation, asking answers to a dilemma regarding Swadharma, how do we know whether it is coming from the ego or a real answer? If you have any biases in your mind, it is your ego that is providing the answer. You can never get a correct answer unless you have completely unbiased in your mind. And this is the reason when we do intuitive research in yoga, the only correct way to get an answer is if you can have 3 or 4 people who have the intuitive ability, and if one person has a question in their mind, that person but the three other people who have no biases towards that do, and if everybody gets the same answer, then you know it is the correct answer that we get from it. Then this is the last question I'll deal with. So many adverse things are happening all over the world these days. When will all this chaos end? Would like to hear your thoughts on that. That we'll keep for tomorrow. So namaste, everyone, and see you all tomorrow.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Balmukund,
Balmukunji.
Yes.
can you give me Dr. Rajan's, or can you text me Dr. Rajan's phone number? I wanted to ask him. I know he hung up before I asked him question about whether he would like to stay with us when he's going to Florida.
Can you email him? He's a very busy man. He doesn't even have phones.
Okay. So okay.
Do you have his email address?
It's Narayan.
rnarayanan.us@gmail.com or narayanan@lifeinyoga.org.
Hold on. Let us write down, or maybe you can send it.
Where are you located, Mansukh ji?
I'm in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. So it's about 6-7 hours from Dr. Rajan right now.
Right. Also, he can stay over and have a cup of tea before he heads over to Florida.
Or he can spend a night to take a break.
Or Balmukunji, one more thought we had.
Yeah.
If just my thought. If
But I'll
you
tell you this, he doesn't, he's a man of his own intent. He doesn't listen to other people.
I know.
Mother is going with him. And
Yeah.
because of
But,
COVID, he doesn't want to stop anywhere.
I know we asked him that question yesterday, and he said he will let us know today, but he escaped before I asked him that question.
अच्छा. तो मैं Gmail I'm sending you it on the chat box, rnarayanan.us@gmail.com
Okay.
or Narayanan at lifeinyoga.org. Phone number भी दे देता हूँ. You can text him. Text
Please.
message पे पूछ लीजिएगा. Phone call शायद ना उठाएं. And if he says yes, then good,
Yeah, that's true.
But if he doesn't stay, know that he's trying to protect his mother.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to tell him that, we're the one, we are not working out outside,
Staying in the
and
house.
we're staying in the house, and so we have very low chances that we have any sickness. And right now, if there was any, we will not invite him for sure. But,
Especially 92 years old.
it'll be safer than
Mom.
staying at any other hotel for sure. Right?
Of course. So I gave you the phone number and
Okay. So this chat box is open. I'm going to copy it.
Oh, Don, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm here.
No, okay.
Don is here. Okay, perfect.
Right.
All right. So
I'm
Don,
here. I don't know where you see me, but I'm here.
Okay, perfect.
Phone number 301
301.
526 83
So other people may log off.
83.
8308.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to.
Okay, so Don, let me share my screen, and then whatever I do on my screen, you'll be able to see it. Okay, hang on. Let me